Hey everybody. So welcome to your college seminar course shell. And this is the introductory video that's going to basically explain how the shell is laid out and what features have already been embedded into the shell for you to take advantage of while you work your way through the course to run an effective college seminar section. And so I'm going to share my screen with you as I'll be doing in a lot of the tutorial videos that are created to walk you through a lot of the different features that you'll have access to. And so without making you wait any longer. We're just going to jump right into it because I'm a firm believer that less is sometimes more. Okay, so you'll be able to see my screen. And when you log into your course shell, this is the first thing that you're going to see. You can see there's been a banner that's been created at the top. And the first thing that the students are going to see is the Start Here section. And you can put whatever you want in here. I like to usually go to this course introduction, and I have a virtual orientation already embedded, but I also like to add um, a copy of the course syllabus, and you can either add a file or link the syllabus to it. And I also like to create a video of myself walking my students through the course layout, just as I'm about to do with you, to help students understand exactly where everything is and what they're going to be doing. And so if you look on this left-hand side here, and I'll zoom in for you to make it a little bit easier to see, some of these links are clickable, some of them are not. The ones that are not are just section headers. So Start Here is pretty self-explanatory, and the faculty course introduction, that's where you found this video. Now, before I even go any farther, you'll see under faculty course introductions, there's this square with a line through it. That means this link is hidden from students. So before I even go any farther, if I click on this top button right here to enter student preview, you will see that anything that was related to your tutorials will disappear. So all of these videos that are being created and embedded in the faculty tutorial sections are only visible by you. Okay, but they will disappear when a student logs in. So the students cannot see the videos that are for support for faculty. They'll only have access to the content that you make available to them. And that was a nice little feature that we've added and we're a little creative with to help provide support for faculty within the course that they're going to be working with. So under the course resources section, which is right here, you're going to see a faculty course tutorial for these particular items in that section, which are already there, so you can take a look. So how to upload your syllabus, how to set up your virtual classroom, how to upload your contact information. And so all of that information is here. And so if you create a video for students, you can walk them through what you've already done as well. So you can see there's a virtual classroom / office, which is essentially a Blackboard Collaborate link. So you can make this your own particular link. And what's nice about it is if you click on course room, you can actually copy a link to students and make it your actual office to meet with students for office hours in some capacity. The course syllabus would go here. This census access, I've added in parentheses. It's a file conversion program. So if students need help converting files that you upload, that's basically what they would utilize to convert different files from one type to another. And then the My Grades section where students can view their grades. Now, this next section is a bit robust, and I'm going to walk you through it very, pretty briefly, but you'll have time to go through it on your own. So this is the remote college support area. We need to figure out ways for students to be successful in a remote environment. And, as always, we'll have a support section tutorial for faculty, and there's a walkthrough there. But basically, each one of these are areas of support for students. So for example, if I clicked on college support areas, they'll see the academics homepage, current students, about Suffolk, and then individual links to different areas of the college website. So for example, if a student has a question about financial aid, if they click on financial aid offices, it will take them directly to the webpage for financial aid, public safety, registrar, scholarships. It's all here, as well as the more aggregated links where it's the full academics homepage and they'll have access to all of this information. And so all of that's going to be located in the college support areas. Now, let's say students need help with learning in an online environment. Well, this is where the Suffolk Online support comes in. And so we have the online education homepage, maybe a student guide to Blackboard and a Blackboard orientation. There's a Blackboard mobile app link in there as well. So this is for students to read through to try to develop some strategies on how to be successful in an online environment. And this can even be an assignment for you, to be honest. Now, this is my saving grace support link, the Blackboard support. Students are going to have questions about how to use Blackboard, and they're going to come to you. And if they come to you, I would just recommend they go to this Blackboard support link. When they click on this Blackboard support link, you'll look right here. Blackboard support phone number, their hours of operation. Here's how they can call. There's a Blackboard ticketing system where if they click on this, it'll actually allow them to submit a Blackboard ticket for support and work with Blackboard through email. And then I've also found on YouTube Blackboard video tutorials for students where they can actually go in here and submitting an assignments or assignments overview. And there's a lot of videos for students to go through to help them learn how to use Blackboard and all the features embedded within it. And so that's going to be in the Blackboard support area. We've also embedded Microsoft Office 365 download instructions. And so when they click there, it will walk students through downloading Office 365. And lastly, the link to the college's library. We're also going to have a student collaboration link. The tutorials are already uploaded here as well. You can look through them. But basically, you can give students the option to work through discussion boards or through student groups. And this is basically that collaborative space where if you wanted students to have the ability to work with each other as a class, I would use a discussion board. If you wanted a more small, intimate setting where students can work in smaller groups on specific assignments, I would utilize the student groups. And all of that is explained in the faculty tutorial part of this section. The last part of this course shell that you should be aware of is are the modules, okay? And so a lot of times faculty will upload assignments specifically in an assignment section. What we've done here is we've created weekly modules, so there's 10 weeks, and so each week you can upload whatever assignments you want. You can change the name of these if you want, and I haven't created the tutorials for these yet, but it is on my list, and I will definitely have those in there by the time you get access to this course. But there is a textbook section, and so I've already put 2 options in there, and SUNY OER is there. Whatever textbook you're going to use, if it's an online textbook or not, you should maybe put that information here so that students will always know, okay, here's my textbook. So if you can link this in any of the modules. And then you can rename these. So this says module 3, but if you click on this little circle and click on rename, you can change it to, you can put a date range in there, you can put a title to it, whatever you want to do. And inside each one of these modules, we've also added a link that will allow students to access the course information. So I clicked on module 1, and it might look a little weird, but this is basically a link to the Start Here section. I don't want students to go to module 1 without going to Start Here. So when they click on this Start Here, it brings them back to that course introduction where you put the syllabus and information like that. And then, I like to put module access guidelines. So this is not a clickable link. It's just an item that students can view. And so I usually say this module will be available from, and then I would insert the dates here so that as soon as students click on it, they know exactly when those modules need to be done. And there's already modules in here that you can start adding information to. Okay, and so all you would have to do is just build content, and you can either add an assessment, you can add files, whatever you want to do. And that's going to be pretty consistent for all of them with the exception of that Start Here link. That's only in the first one. And then lastly, just general information towards the bottom. And so basically, this is going to how your course is set up, and you'll have the ability to customize it in any way, shape, or form. But most of the links that you're going to need your students to have access to, and the students are going to need to have access to, is already going to be embedded. The shell is already created, so all you need to do is just upload the assignments within each module, and so you don't have to worry about the setup. But the way this was designed was we tried to make sure that we found balance. We wanted to make it user-friendly for both the faculty member who's going to be administering the course and the student who's going to be learning within the course. And so if it got too technical, students or faculty may not be able to utilize it. And so the way we have it set up is we found a nice balance here where it's organized, it's clean, the links are all there, but then also faculty has the support they need to populate the items within the course or populate the sections within the course. But then the students also have the support they need to be successful within online environments. And so it kind of works both ways where everyone has the support they need to administer this course as successfully as possible. So I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have some fun with it. Experiment with some of the features. Hopefully, this will remove some of that, maybe some of that anxiety of creating a course. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to either your department chairs, the Center for Innovative Pedagogy, or you can always contact me as well. I'm Professor Josh Wolfson, and I'd be more than happy to work with you. So good luck and enjoy your semesters.